Today I'm going to be covering the best settings to be using in Apex Legends Season 11. Now, everyone's only going to be skipping to the good parts and the ALCs, so that's exactly what we're going to do. The gameplay and stuff, I mean, you can pause this video if you want to take a look, but most people probably have this set to how they already want it. And same for the field of view as well. I just have that 110 as you can see. But if you want to know more about that, you can pause the video, but no one's probably going to watch that part, so I'm just going to skip past it. Like I say, use all these ALCs as a base and then adjust them from there. You might want things a little faster, you might want things a little slower, so test them out and adjust them from there. The first thing I'm going to cover though is button layout, which honestly I would recommend people try. This is a pretty weird one, but basically the idea behind this is I don't have back paddles or back buttons on my controller. It's just a standard PlayStation controller, so what I've done is I've bound my jump to L1 rather than X to improve my movement. It means I can sort of aim and jump and sort of move around a little better. Makes things a little easier. It took a little while to get used to, but honestly now I absolutely love it. Even on games that you don't really need movement as much, I've been switching my jump to L1. It just feels like a lot nicer and makes more sense for your hands, I guess. I do play a little bit of claw though, so hitting my tack on the X is no problem at all. But like I say, you might not like that and you might just stick with the default or the button puncher or whatever, but try these out. If you can't go full way to ninja, which I found extremely weird, this was sort of my compromise for that. Just another note on the controller settings. I do have my crouch button on hold again because my jump's now on L1, so I just find it better for my movement. My survival slot button is on because I don't want to get caught out with not having the ability to get to heat shields really quick. And my L2, R2 button dead zones is set to none. That just means there's no delay when I'm sort of pressing my left or right buttons there. So straight into the ALCs, that's what you're all here for, of course. My dead zone is set to 3%, my outer threshold is set to 2, and my response curve is set to 12. Now, you might think my response curve is pretty high. I do prefer the classic feel as opposed to linear. Sometimes linear just feels a little too twitchy for me, so I've opted for a slightly higher response curve to compensate for that. My per optic settings are off. My yaw speed, which is just how fast you're turning left and right, so if this does feel too much, maybe just start experimenting with that first. That's set to 280, which is quite low compared to some people. My pitch speed is 190, which again might feel quite low for some people, but like I say, you don't really need massive amount of sensitivity when playing Apex. It's more about your aim and how much you can hit your shots, and that's my preference. Yes, movement is nice, but I also want to be able to hit my shots, so I feel like this is sort of a nice compromise to me. My turn in extras are all down to 0, and my ramp up time is all down to 0 as well. I don't want anything to turn faster depending on where my stick input is. So they're all down. And my ADS is pretty low as well. I really want that fine aiming when I am ADSing and that really good sort of control on my aim. So that's down to 125 on the horizontal and 90 on the vertical as well. And again, all the ramp ups are off. Target compensation is on, and of course, aim assist is on. Everyone else is using it. I'm not playing on PC, I'm not playing on ALCS, so why would I disadvantage myself by not having it on? I have no desire to not play without it. I mean, if you really wanted to get really good aim, you could turn it off completely. It will take a while to adjust to, however, but everyone else is using it, so I may as well. And that's basically all the ALCs that you need to know. Like I say, adjust them, use this as a base, and do what you've got to do with them. If that has helped you out, like I said, please leave a like, it really helps me out. Leave a comment and let me know. Check out my channel for more Apex videos, but for now guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.